Alright, hey guys, impromptu video because I want to remind everybody that even over the weekend, if you have a goal that you're working for, if you know that you absolutely need to be your best with absolute due diligence, you need to stay on track, stay targeted, remember your goals. Remember them, write them down, have them in your mind all the time, tell everybody so that you don't give in. Because we all have habits that we grew up with, and when we're around family or friends, we tend to fall back into old habits, and that is totally fine. It is, you know what, I have been that person, and I comfortably am that person. However, when you need to reach a goal, when you absolutely must accomplish something, so if you're training for a fight or a bodybuilding competition, or you need to lose X amount of pounds, or you need to be at a certain fat percentage, or you need to have a certain definition, you need to have a certain look, you have a target. Let's just say you have a target. Let's just say that you're really, really focused and you know what you have to do. That is when suddenly your mind switches, because all you can focus on is giving it your all, giving it your 100%. You see people eating the good things. You get offered like probably 20 times a day. Do you want some chips and dip? It's homemade. It's delicious. It's creamy dill. It's do you want some sausages? Do you want some pop? My God, I don't even know the amount. Oh, alcohol. I was offered a ton of things this weekend, and they're all homemade and they're all delicious, and it would fall back into the habit of that comfort that you grew up with. That is totally fine. It is totally, it's comfort. That's what it is. It is comfortable. That's where you feel good. So this is what I came to realize, because I realized, I am thirsty. Okay, so this is what I realized, is that we are all at a stage of comfort. Okay, we are comfortable with who we are, we love who we are in love with this person that we are. We've created self-empowerment, self-acceptance, self-appreciation, confidence. We finally have our confidence, and that is when we go, but it's okay, because who cares if we have that cookie? Nobody cares. That's the thing, is that it's not anybody else's responsibility when you have a goal. And maybe you're not comfortable. Maybe you are slightly overweight. Maybe you are slightly underweight. Maybe you can't get your heart rate up. Maybe your cardio sucks. Maybe you have no muscle definition. So that's why it is so important to tell everybody what your goals are. Hi. Because that way, yes, they can offer you all those goodies and all those treats, but at the same time they know that they won't be persistent. They won't continuously ask you, are you sure you don't want this? Yeah, I'm sure. I don't have to justify it anymore. You already know I'm competing in 2 months. You already know what my goal is. Why would you try and veer me off track? When people know what your goals are, they're not going to try and sway you unless they're selfish. Or maybe they're just trying to see if you will give in, or they want to see how strong you are. And that's fine, and that's where you have to come in, and you have to remember what your goals are, and remember that it is comfortable, it is yummy, it's delicious, it's a temporary satisfaction. That's what it is. However, it adds up, and it will not get you the results that you need to be on stage. It will not get you the results that you need to fight. You won't be at that certain weight. And you might be gaining muscle, but in order to be on stage, you need to lose that fat. And I'm only saying that because this is a self-discovery that I've just learned, which is why I'm in a sauna. So just wanted to remind you guys that it's nobody else's responsibility but your own. So So stay accountable. Remember what your goals are. And remember self-love, even through the struggle. All right, guys. Love ya. Peace.